So this has not been a good day at all.
Flamingos. They're all here.
We left home to travel the world and brought work with us. Follow the journey as we immerse ourselves in cultures around the globe and inspire others to do the same.
We're Brandon and Erin. Subscribe and stay tuned. After some beautiful days in Patagonia National Park and a windy, rainy start to our morning, we crossed the border into Argentina. The landscape quickly changed from being surrounded by mountains and lakes to a bit of a desert wasteland. On the map, it shows that to the right of us is a lake, but it is completely dry. So we made it to this town, the first town that has gas, so we all have to fill up, but it's closed until 3:30. We just bought some gas.
Again, we probably make it, but I don't want to be on the road like freaking out. Like, our problem is that we stopped in this town. There's one ATM and the ATM wasn't working to draw out cash. So we have no Argentinian pesos. We really have no money to our name right now in this country. So there's somebody asking about the gas. Hopefully we didn't just take the last of the gas and...
So a woman just told Jono and Juliet where the man who owns the gas station lives and that they should go knock on his door.
That's how small of a town we're in.
We're sure we'll see them again.
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. This is only stuff you see in movies. Like, there's literally nothing. If you look really closely all the way to the right, you can see Chile and the beautiful mountains that we were just in. Otherwise, it's like just desert all around and an endless paved road. Thank God paved, but a paved road just to eternity. I guess to the end of South America, really.
We just had a guy flag us down on the road. It was a little sketchy at first. We're like, should we stop? He was asking if we had service to see where the next gas station is. He was heading in the opposite direction as us. We downloaded Maps.me, which you could look at maps offline, and iOverlander, which is a like camping and backpackers offline app.
Yeah, it's really, really helpful in this region.
If you see a gas station, you just get gas because you have no idea when the next place is going to be. So they actually wound up turning around and going back to the town that they came from. Just a different lifestyle down here for sure. What's the name of the town?
Gobernador Gregores.
It seems like there's a festival going on, so none of the hotels or hostels have any availability. So, because it's super windy out, and there's not really a lot of campsites around here, so we wouldn't want to camp. I got zero sleep last night with how windy and rainy it was, so I really don't want to do that again. So we got to figure it out. It's the perfect storm right now. We waited online at the gas station for maybe like 45 minutes. Finally, we got gas. We're ready to go. Brandon went inside to pay. Credit card machine's not working. There's no ATM in this town that takes foreign cards, so we don't have any Argentinian pesos. Brandon just came running out, asking for all the Chilean pesos I have. I have no idea if they'll accept them, but I'm in the driver's seat now, ready for the go ahead, and then we'll just drive away and get out of the town if we need to bolt. All I know is that Brandon is probably very unhappy in there.
So this has not been a good day at all. No foreign cards were working. There was a couple other people in town trying to do it. So I had to pay with Chilean pesos, and they basically screwed us over on the exchange. I paid $14 US more than I should have paid. But whatever. We have gas. We're all set now. We finally found one place that doesn't really have any sort of a hostel at all. It just has a room, and they said it was 1,500 Argentinian pesos, but we couldn't pay with card. So now we're going to some place where we can exchange money. And maybe if we did that ahead of time before the gas station, then we wouldn't have gotten screwed over as bad as we did. There was a convenience store right by the Tourist Information Center that would offer currency exchange. So we went there, and unfortunately, again, we got burned today. So we lost the equivalent of $16 on the exchange. Whatever. So at least we got enough to cover our stay tonight, which was $1,500. And the great thing is that while we couldn't find anywhere else and we just randomly ended up at this cabana place, it's actually really nice. It's like a nice cabin feel. You can use the facilities. So overall, it ended up working out well, but I'm just so tired. It's been a very long day, and I do not like Gobernador Gregores. I do not like this place.
So we just picked everyone up from the airport and they're all here. Yay! Now that everyone's here, we are heading from El Calafate to El Chalten.
Oh, that is really cool. Isn't that cool, guys?
That is very cool.
Tell us about it.
How cool is it?
Really cool. actually.
What's up?
Is that
It's
there's
a
a tunnel
fold.
that way?
And the sedimentary rocks. Because we're on the subduction plate boundary.
Whoa.
I feel smarter.
Yeah.
I learned something. So we were in El Chalten, and the girls went out to do a hike. Today we have terrible weather. It's raining and very windy. So Erin and I decided to make this a work day, stay in, get some work done, while the girls go out and hike in the rain. God bless them.
I'm really glad that we decided not to go on the hike today. I'm sure they're having a good time. I hope that they're not too cold and wet.
Not wet at all.
Great.
We're having so much
We're
fun.
so warm and dry. It's great.
Cozy would be the word I would use.
So the girls survived the hike,
It was wet and cold, and now we're dry and warm.
kind of. We're now headed into town to get some beers and food. Empanadas, I heard.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. And guess who we found again? Everyone's packing up to head out of this apartment, and then we are going to El Calafate. The weather is still super rainy and windy, so hoping that it gets better once we get to El Calafate.
Maribeth's excited.
Yeah, excited to see something new and hopefully less rain.
Back on the 40, heading south to El Calafate again. And finally the weather cleared up, so hopefully it's the same in El Calafate. We'll see when we get there.
It's just chilling. The car like pulled out right next to it. It's coming toward us. Oh my god.
Beautiful animal.
It like camouflages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are at La Leona, which we don't really know what it is. We were just told to come here.
It's a petrified forest with dinosaur fossils, so a historic site, but we don't really know the deal with the tours because we think you have to make a reservation in advance and pay for it, so we might just chill and just see the river for a minute instead of actually doing the tour, but why not stop on a 3-hour drive, a little break?
Yeah. But where is the forest?
I don't know.
That is the question. So we just moved into our new hostel in El Calafate, and it's so nice. We actually have our own little house here that we'll share with 2 other people when they arrive. So the main hostel has the hangout area and the bar and the little restaurant, but we are in a separate building in a separate house, and it's super nice.
I mean, this is it. works. We have a great view.
And the hostel is right there.
We'll show you.
So Mary Beth,
Yes.
what are we doing?
We just walked out of our hostel and we're going to walk around some lake, Laguna Nimes, and it's a ecological reserve. So it's just about maybe like 20 minutes from our hostel, a walk, and then we're gonna be able to see some flamingos and some other stuff. So we're really excited.
Flamingos.
That's all you have to say.
If it was about 80 degrees, you could find me sitting on this beach right here.
Well, like, we can't squeeze past that.
Okay, bye, Mary. See you later.
So the gas
Hoping
station's
for
over the
better
bridge.
weather.
Better weather.
Better weather. Into town to laugh. This is our new
Oh my
gimbal.
god.
Yeah, this is like a gizmo. Oh, I don't
She is our rock specialist for the next 2 weeks.
We're going to have a Geology 101 each day at 4 p.m.
No, we're not.
We only brought you here to teach us.
That's true.
Well, I'm not very smart, so you're all screwed.
The glacier is so blue.
And while Erin and Brandon are down at the bottom of the glacier, we're right here on top.
Yeah, guys.
We found them again.